Welcome to the stage. Johnny Depp played him, the real-life Boston George Jung. Woo! Get right in here, George. How you doing today? Are you enjoying the Chalice 2016?
It's phantasmagorical. And
Is it?
These phones remind me of when I was flying in a load into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys on flight 420.
How do you feel now? Because you did 20 years for what now seems like everybody's doing legally out here. Is it a shock to see that difference in the society?
No, it's not a shock. I knew it was happening out here, and that, you know, it's like American ingenuity, and there's still thousands and thousands of guys in jail doing time for marijuana. I mean, and something has to be done about that to get them out of there.
Yeah,
and
too many people in prison right now for cannabis.
And, you know, it's a double standard, a double-edged sword. In 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 8 states, it's legal, and we have kids doing 15 years. Young kids, you know, they're going to get out when they're 40, okay? Their whole life is shot to hell in a handbasket. And really, if you want to do something, you know, get out there and vote, and petition the president and your congressman and whatever, and get those kids out of there.
Make a difference.
Now, if there was one thing, you know, looking back that you could change, is there anything that you would have done different as opposed to how life is now?
Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, there it is. That's truly inspiring when a man like you has that to say after all those years.
Yeah, the story itself, too, is one of the most touching. Like, to see you in real life is a shock, because he looks like Johnny Depp. Or Johnny Depp looks like him.
It's a clone. It's a
well,
clone.
I don't know. There's a big gap there. But I'm glad I didn't marry his wife.
Oh, no. When you came in, Chris Glue was like, "Do we have Johnny Depp on today?" And I'm like,
"Just a younger version, apparently."
We just might. We just might. That's how we got all the ladies in.
Well,
here.
if his divorce goes bad, he'll look like me now.
So, are you on a probation or anything? Are you able to ingest cannabis or just kind of watch and enjoy the scene?
No, I'm restricted from that, and I can watch and enjoy the scene.
We'll make sure we make it very entertaining.
I'm never going to tell the truth anyway.
Right. Is he able to not get a medical card of some sort as a patient?
Well, you see, when you're on probation in the state of California, and I'll just give our listeners that are here this example, and, you know, federal probation's different. They can do anything they want. They're gods. They tell you you can't have a Vicodin, you can't have a Vicodin. They tell you you can't take a specific poppy seed, it's off limits. They don't care. You could have a prescription from your doctor, and it's not authorized, it's not allowed. In the state of California, though, for patients who have medicinal cards, they can petition the court and actually ask for permission to use cannabis. However, there's a case right on point that says if your conviction is cannabis related, then you should specifically be denied the right to use marijuana while on probation. So it's a little bit of a catch-22.
It's not patient-based at all. They don't.
No.
It's not like they care if you're sick or you're healthy.
Right, there's a specific exclusion for people that are serving time in California penitentiaries. They're not allowed to use. They don't have the patient rights. So a lot of the people that, quite frankly, really should be able to use marijuana, heck, if you're doing 10 years in prison, the one thing they should be promoting is the ingestion of cannabis.
Well, you know, when it says United States of America versus you, you're in big trouble, bro.
Right. That's the one person you don't want to see on the other side of your lawsuit is the United States of America. There are countries that write that on T-shirts.
There's countries that quiver when it says United States versus them. Imagine how it feels to be an individual.
I don't have to imagine it. I know.
If you ever wonder, George is the guy to talk to.
George, you have a book. The book is titled after the movie. It's called Blow.
Yes.
And you can get this book here at Chalice today. Boston George is right over here in, what is that, Wookiee Land?
Wookiee Flame.
Wookiee Flame. The Wookiee Flame Land.
Sounds like a Chinese restaurant.
Building one.
Maybe you could even coax a signed copy out of them.
Now, most people don't know, before any of the hard drug charges, you were one of the biggest cannabis movers. Like, you were just a cannabis guy until convicted, and, you know, you went to prison, and then all of a sudden, you know, convicted felons gave you this great idea to upgrade.
They put me in a cell with a Colombian, and I mean, you know, I don't know if it was
Manifest
why
destiny.
they wanted it to happen, or I believe in manifest destiny, and it took more than 5 minutes for him and I to create a plan, and
5 minutes.
Well, welcome. Here's the spoon and a map.
They often say that about the jails, especially in California. That's the best networking opportunity for a drug smuggler.
That's right.
But I was making like $300 on a Mexican kilo, and then I said, "How much does that coke cost down in Colombia?" And he said, like $3,000 to $4,000. I said, "What does it sell for in the United States?" He said 60,000.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I fell off my bunk and I said, "God damn it, I love you."
And that began the career of George.
So nowadays, how do people get a hold of you if they want to talk to you, if they want to, get a part of your life?
Just call Trends Love George. We don't take any calls from men now.
Oh, there you go. Honestly, though, people, one of the best movies of all time, Below. Go see it.
An
You
even
will
better
be blown
book.
away.
Even better book. So if you like the movie, you're going to love the book. Everybody, a big round of applause for Boston George Jung, Uncle Stoner.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming into the Speakeasy Show.